Good afternoon, boss.
Good afternoon, buddy. So how are you feeling after having 3 teeth removed?
Good.
Good.
Stitches are annoying, but good.
Everything is completely done. So
No rotten teeth, no cavities.
nothing.
The next step
Perfect.
is like
Getting the implant and
very expensive.
yeah, so it's gonna have to be done, very strategically and over the next couple years.
Yeah.
So we're out running some errands today because, he has stitches in his mouth actually,
We
and
couldn't do any work. The doctor said not to.
yeah, he really needed to watch his blood pressure today. Do you want to turn your turn signal off? So we are actually out running errands, and the first errand that we have to do is go pick up.
My FS111R. It's been done for months now.
So this is the trimmer that we bought last Christmas time, right? Mm-hmm. So not 2018 season, 2017 season. And Carl was using it in 2018, and the rod stripped.
The shaft all the way up to where the head, not the head, but the motor engine part, small engine part, stripped out. So I took it there to get it replaced. And they put a rod back in real quick, a shaft, and it stripped out again not even a couple weeks later. So I took it back and they fixed it under warranty, I'm pretty sure, right?
Right. They fixed it under warranty and called and told him that it was done, but then I don't know, it was just during like really hectic, crazy time.
And I had no reason to go there. So.
And we kind of forgot about it. So we actually did go there at one point and
forgot about it.
Bought the 800C, and he forgot about it. So they called us the other day and they were like,
come get your weed eater, man.
Yeah. So we're headed up there to do that. And then post office, I think. But we just wanted to tell you a little bit more of our story, right?
Yeah. This is the year the boss fired me for a month.
Really? He was always trying to quit. And this whole time, we always knew that we needed to hire somebody, but how could we hire somebody when we weren't even completely standing on our 2 feet?
Yeah, we hadn't gotten our commercial mower yet.
Yeah, we didn't have a commercial mower yet. We'll also put a picture in here too, because I was looking through Facebook the other day and I came across actually a picture before Carl bought his commercial mower. Even though he had the Husqvarna riding mower, he still liked to do everything with the Exmark 30 because
it's striped a lot.
It's striped.
The yards look nicer. And that was in 2016, right? Or no, 15.
So I'll have to look. It might have even been in the beginning of 2016.
No, it was
I think it might have been the beginning of 2016. It was actually June.
No,
the
it was
picture
the beginning of 2015.
We'll have to go back and look, but I actually have a picture of that, and I have a picture of the day that we brought home his Ferris. So we were hustling, doing mulching projects, and he was feverishly trying to save for this commercial mower.
Yes.
Because
That's
it
how
just
I'm getting it this year.
was so much. The picture that I'm gonna put in here was actually from the start of the season until like June, and he had walked over
1,000-something miles.
1,000-something miles. So we'll show you that picture. So then finally we saved up enough money and were able to get the Ferris walk behind in August.
And we drove all the way down to South Carolina to get that.
So the reason that we drove to South Carolina is because he had been calling places around here, and we thought that we were gonna go to a dealer down in Hendersonville, which is only about a half hour from us.
Yes.
Well, the day that we had the money and were able to go and get this mower.
They were closed in the middle of summer for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks. 2 weeks, we found out that they had a 2-week vacation. So
we decided not to go there.
right. And our dealer that we go to now did not have Ferris at the time. They only did what? Cub Cadet and...
I'm not sure of any other commercial mowers they did. I think it was just Cub Cadet.
Yeah. So, so we were very excited when they started carrying Ferris, though.
So yeah, we drove all the way down there, bought that 48-inch. I didn't have a sulky on the back of it or a Velky.
No. The kids and I went to the Greenville Zoo while Carl went and bought the mower.
It was an exciting day.
Yeah, he was very excited. He came home and took it out of the trailer, or off the trailer, I guess, because at that point we would have had the new trailer, right?
No, we had the enclosed trailer still.
Oh, we still had the enclosed trailer.
The one that's all beat up.
So when did we buy the open trailer? What year was that?
That was last year. Remember?
Not last year, it was the year before then.
Before, yes. It was
so then, not 2000, it was in 2016 also, I think. I do think in 2016 is when we also bought the trailer.
The end of 2016.
Yes.
No, because we bought the trailer when we started. We were doing YouTube when we bought the trailer.
Oh, yeah. So then in 2017 is when we bought the trailer. So if you guys look back, I'll actually put a link right here. The day that we bought the trailer, it was raining.
We didn't get to inspect it too much, so it was just we paid cash for it from a guy. Also
drove to South Carolina for that. Yeah, so I'll put a link and you guys can watch that video also.
Because that's that winter I restored the whole trail, remember?
So, and you guys, if you go back and watch our beginning videos in 2017, I was still not working with Carl. We still had young kids, not in school. And
the thing that made the big difference was that walk behind.
Yeah.
That we bought. Helped me do a lot more solo.
Yes, helped him do a lot more solo. But he still was walking everything. And you guys kept telling him, get a Velky, man, get a Velky. And finally, we met somebody that was also around here, Lawn Commander. We've known you for so long now.
And he gave me a Velky, a one-wheeled sulky, or is it? I don't know what they were.
Yeah, I don't know the difference either.
It was one wheel. It worked good. I used it. You guys, if you go back in them videos and see, you can see that it made a big difference in how fast we got things done.
Yeah. And then to top it off, I started coming out the summer of 2017 because our children were old enough. We had two teenage girls at home watching the younger boys.
And I gotta tell you, that was the year we started YouTube too.
Yes.
And it kind of motivated me to really take off in this business, watching other people, knowing that I could do what other people were doing. So I got my...
I mean, we had always watched YouTube.
But we were comfortable after that year, like just slowly gaining stuff, and then...
All right, well, we're going to go get this trimmer, and then we'll get back to our story. So this is our dealer.
Look at all the Cub Cadets, boss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Look at all those new mowers. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, they're getting ready. I wonder when Ferris is gonna have that 30. Is it 32 out? Yeah. Oh, look at the Ferrises.
Oh, there they are.
I want the 32.
And see, they sell
Yamara. Yeah. They don't
Yanmar.
sell John Deere, I don't think. I think that's probably
that's probably a trade-in.
So it's mainly Cub Cadet and
the little Cub Cadet. Okay, well, Carl has to go into both. He has to go into the service department to pick up the weed eater, and then he's gonna be getting oil too.
So you guys see my shop that we go to?
Yeah. So they actually replaced the clutch drum, the drive shaft, and a clamp, and it was warranty labor. So that was good.
Yeah.
It was covered all under warranty.
Yeah, that was good.
How much easier did it make things to have me out there in 2017, even though you were still walking some?
Yeah, it made it a lot easier.
It just, we were on properties quicker, right?
And
I
rode
would
with the X mark all the time. Oh man, guys, the transmission went out on that thing one time. And the boss almost had a heat. I think she was having a heat.
I think I did because, all right, I pushed 3 properties with a broken X Mark 30.
No
transmission. I completely pushed them, and thank goodness they were flat, but I completely pushed all of them. They were just, the one was a little bit bigger, and then I waited too long to drink something, I think. It was really hot. And I drank something, and then I started getting really hot and then really cold, and I sat down at the person's property and threw up everywhere. I felt so terrible.
Either heat stroke or heat exhaustion. Not stroke, you had heat exhaustion.
Yeah.
But that's why you should always drink water, guys.
So make sure, I mean, this is no joke. When you're coming into this business, you need to make sure that you are taking care of yourself 100%, that you're drinking and eating well and taking care of yourself, because
after that we ended up taking the X Mark. It was under warranty because it was still under 2 years old. Under 2 years. It was almost out of warranty, I think. They replaced the transmission for free, and the transmission ended up going again. But I mean, it still works. It just, the transmission is not, the end of last year, it was not working as well. So I ended up getting Buzz just because Buzz was much lighter. So, you know, the reason we used Buzz is just because it was easier for me to carry. Yeah. The end of 2017, it really did help Carl a lot with me being out there, and we were trying to think of ways that we could add income on. So Carl finally went to go get his license for fertilizer and pest control. Yep. That was about $300 altogether, and you got to.
He bought the books. We paid for the 2-day class so that he could do a class the first day. The second day he went to the class, and then you took the test that afternoon, I guess.
And I passed.
And he passed. So then he went online and we checked, and so that was exciting. So then for 2018, then we were able to actually advertise.
Between that and aeration and seed, we added a lot more money to our business.
A lot more revenue to our business. So that was a major game changer. It was adding on that service.
And instead of like us hiring, we sat down and talked about it. Instead of us hiring somebody and spending the $30,000 to put into an employee, we decided, how can we get done faster?
Right.
And that's when we decided to make all the investments you guys seen in 2018 on YouTube. And boy, did it make things a lot faster.
Our efficiency just ramped up. I mean, we were maintaining 75 to 80 clients, you know, no issues. This year we actually maintained
93 accounts, but the more were weekly. I think we were mowing between 220 and 270 lawns a month.
And that was with the terrible weather we had in 2018.
And we do pruning, landscaping, and all that, so we had to do all that too.
Oh, now we did forget to mention, in one of those years, actually it was the year that we bought the 48-inch mower, we actually had a drought.
Oh yeah, that was horrible.
So we bought the mower the end of the summer, but it would have been sooner if we wouldn't have had such a bad drought that year.
There were times where we weren't mowing accounts for 45
Yeah,
days.
that's what took us so long to actually you know, get all the money up for the 48-inch Ferris.
That year sent us back in winter time again.
Yes, and winter time was terrible again because of that drought. So we've had our times. We've had our years where we just, okay, we're almost there, couple steps back, and we just had to refocus ourselves and
listen,
get our heads back in the game.
With the two of us and all the equipment we have enough stuff right now to hire another employee or two if we really wanted to.
Right.
We put all that in place for the future. Like, that's what we did, spent the money on that instead.
Right. And that's why we made the huge investments last year. I mean, some of you may have been watching us make all those investments and you were nervous for us, or yes, we would not tell you to go out and make those right if you did not have the clients to handle that debt.
We consistently every year get we started last year with 65 accounts. We finished with 93. We'll probably start this year again with 80 to 85. And if we hire somebody, we're thinking part-time for this year and go see what happens. I mean, we have the means to get the work. It's just how much does the boss want work?
Yeah. So, I don't know, throw some questions down below. What did we not answer in telling our story? You know, what did you guys want more detail on? We did tell you that we're going to get into showing you how we became LLC more. We have a CPA now and QuickBooks, so yeah.
And yeah, we can do it by ourselves, but remember, it's me and the boss. And if we can pay somebody else to do that part of the business, to where we can use the boss to do other things. And
I can concentrate on being out in the field and hopefully training somebody this year. So
you're going to be training 2 people. Aren't you training Kayla?
Yes, well, I am training our oldest daughter for office work.
Yes.
But then also, you know, training hopefully an employee. So we are going to get ready to do a next stop.
That's pretty much it.
I mean, so please like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember, guys, even if it takes a long time to get to where you're
slow and steady wins the race.
You see that you can explode later. It took us 7 years to get to that spot, right? 7 years, and now I gotta say we're pretty comfortable and we're ready to take that next step, right, boss?
Yeah, we are. Scary, but we're ready.
So guys, remember,
please like, comment, and subscribe.
And be happy.
Or at least try. Have a good night.